how to be more present in your life and in your business. The core thing that helps me and my clients be like the most present we can be in our life and in our business is the power of intentionality in the first place. So what does that mean? That every morning when you wake up, set up an intention for the day ahead, or on Monday set up an intention for the week ahead. How do I do that exactly? Is that on Monday I pull cards. I have some 3 oracle decks, a mermaid one, a goddess one, and a classic tarot deck. And I pull cards for each of my life aspects. So my personal life, my relationship, and my business. And based on those cards, I set up an intention for the week ahead. Like, I want to receive more abundance in my business. I want my connection with my partner to go deeper. I want in my personal life to do more fun things this week. And each morning when I wake up, I connect with that intention and I bring it into my reality. And every time I do something, I try to ask myself, do I connect with that intention by doing that thing, or I get far away from that intention? And by being intentional with our time, we also are able to focus more on our goals and achieve better results. And if the mind starts to drift and we may get disconnected throughout the way, or our schedule become, really hectic and chaotic, then another tool that I use to be more present in my life and in my business is the power of the senses, bringing myself in the present moment. Usually when we are a lot in our thoughts or in our mind, or we are disconnected from the body, the way to bring us here and now is through our bodily experiences, right? So the way I do that is like, for let's say that I'm in this thought loop that I cannot get away. So what I do is like I use my sight sense, and I try to look on the window and see, oh, okay, so I see there are trees outside, it's a sunny day, there are clouds on the sky. And then I use my smelling sense, and I try to smell like the rose oil that I have close to me. And I ground myself even more in the moment. And then I use my touch sense, and I try to either like hug myself or like touch the desk a little bit. And then I use uh, my taste sense, and I drink the coffee that's right next to me, and I try to use all my senses to, when I drink that coffee, like this, I smell it, I sense the texture on my lips, I taste the aroma. So by using, and I also use like hearing, I try to identify at least a few sounds happening around me. Like I can hear the birds singing outside, I can hear the sound of my voice, or I can hear the silence, or I can hear a little bit noise from my neighbors. So the more you use all of your senses, and the more senses you use, the more present you'll be in the moment, and the more intentional you'll be to fulfill your goals, to manifest your desires, and to bring all your manifestations in your physical reality.